Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 33 of my Dortmund career mode. Now in today's episode we're hopefully going to be getting back on track after a disappointing last episode, which by the way you still supported really well, so thank you all so much for that. But yeah, we didn't manage to score in the last episode, which was obviously very disappointing. If we take a look at the calendar, we have recently lost a few, drawn a few, and basically just not scored enough. So we are having to try and get back on track in this game against Ingolstadt. We're going to go to a slightly different formation yet again. Still trying to find our best formation. It's a 5-2-3 this time, formation Chelsea been using in real life. And a formation off camera in different career modes that I do. I have been using and it's been working really well for me. So I'm going to give it a go in this career mode and see how we get on. Before we get into the video though, if we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That will be absolutely fantastic. I would really appreciate it. Hopefully we can hit 40 likes if we can score a goal today, let's say that. But this is the time I'm going to go with for the game in the league. Slightly changed team because we've got a game in like 3 days time, and we've had a game fairly recently as well. But the five at the back are going to be obviously Donnarumma in goal, but Alexander-Arnold at right back. Romero, one of our youngsters, we'll wait and see what he's like, 46 overall. Socrates and Brooks are the other two centre-backs. Sturm as my left-back. Moreno and Rode at CDM, or centre-mid kind of role. Iheanacho on the right-hand side. Emery Moore up front with Pulisic on the left. That's the bench. There's obviously players I could have picked, very strong players, but I've got a game in 3 days' time, which I think is going to be a little bit more tricky than this one. So we're going to go with it, see how we get on with the five at the back. It might be a case that it's a little bit unnecessary against Ingolstadt, but we'll wait and see as the game goes on. We need the points. We need some goals, though, to get those points. Let's wait and see how the 5-2-3 will work out for us. Like I say, I don't think I've actually lost a game using this formation yet. So obviously that puts me under a lot of pressure to continue that run in today's game, but it certainly has worked very well. But I have had better available players when I've been playing this formation, so I've got to bear that in mind as well. Some of these players aren't quite suited to the roles I've given them, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how we do in this game. And Ray Moore outstrengths the defender, still running here, got a good amount of space to run into, but needs the final pass through. It's fallen to Rode. Sadly couldn't quite run through their road. And Moore's playing like a mini Messi at the moment. Really doing quite well for us in this build-up play. Chance for us here. Oh, so close. I was going to go to the byline and cut it back. I had the picture in my mind, just couldn't quite execute it on that time round. But certainly much more positive than I've seen in previous games. And Ray Moore waiting for the run. He's found it from Rode. Bit too tight in the end. I told him to pull the trigger much earlier on, but he didn't quite get to the ball in time. Into Emery Moore. Emery Moore, we're going to look for Durm again. Durm shoots. Oh, it's gone in. And it's offside. I think it was Durm. I think it would have been an own goal there. I'm pretty sure, in fact, it was an own goal if that one would have counted. Such a shame. I wonder whether it was going to be very close. It did just creep offside. Couldn't quite get the pass to him in time. Again, our drought continues. But I've got a feeling it's going to happen in this game. We have been really good so far. Emery Moore looking for the pass into Iheanacho. He's headed it down to himself for some reason. Still going though, looking for a pass, and he could have just kept on going himself. That's annoying. Just as I went to pass it, the opportunity opened up for him. It's half-time, it's 0-0. A couple of kind of bad decisions there during that first half. But 60% possession, we don't get that very often. So the 5-2-3 is working in that sense. And it's obviously creating us chances as well, just still not quite managing to get that goal. Emery Moore, can he find a gap to shoot? Off the post. This is getting ridiculous now. Off the post this time round. Can't get the goal still. So close. So close for Emery Moore. Again, maybe on his right foot. Doesn't fall for Moreno and caught by the goalkeeper. Okay, first two changes now. Dembele and Sanchez to come on. Moreno and Pulisic to come off. I'm going to do that because there's 30 minutes to go. They should recover in time, really, from those 30 minutes to play in the next game. Depends how much, obviously, we'll be using them in the next 30 minutes. But yeah, we need to win the match, so we're going to have to do something. I think Sanchez fits into this system quite well, so we'll wait and see how it goes anyway. They've literally just had their first chance of the game here as well, so that was a little bit scary at one point, but I don't think it was really going to cause us too many issues. Dembele going forward can hopefully provide us something as well, but yeah, we need to just find a goal from somewhere. Roda looking for Emery Moore. Oh, saved. Dembele. Oh, right at him. Iheanacho pulls it back, actually, just to nobody. Could have got ourselves a corner. Not that we've been doing much from corners recently, so I can't really complain about that too much. Dembele. Again going forward. Emre Moore looking for him, gets completely blocked off. Thank God that's a free kick. I thought he wasn't going to give it them for a second. We're going to take it quickly. There's no time to waste really here. But there's no movement around Emre Moore. That's so disappointing. Final change. Aubameyang's going to come on. We're going to take it from Aero, one of our centre-backs. Well, he was playing centre-back anyway. Rodero kind of just fill in a little bit there. Emre Moore playing in behind Aubameyang. 10 minutes to go. Same situation. Need a goal. They are hitting us on the break a couple of times, but still not actually creating any chances, and we've just ran into our own player. No. Got himself injured because it didn't let me hoof the ball up. Why didn't it just let me hit that one up first time? Now it's put us under a bit of pressure. Donnarumma clears it. Aubameyang's finally got on, but there's barely any time left for him to do anything. Get away. Hit them on the break maybe. Aubameyang, use your pace. Use something, please. Come on, into the 90th minute here. Aubameyang to seal the deal. No, that's the worst shot I've ever seen. Oh my God. Almost had too much time and just smacked it straight at him. I hope you can see what I was trying to do there. I was trying to smash it in the top corner. I don't know how he's managed to hit the ball so lightly with the power that I put on. It's an absolute outrage, and it doesn't find... Oh. This is unbearable of this. You know how many chances I've had. I don't need to go through all that. It's just not going in the back of the net. We've hit the post or a goal disallowed, quite rightly, obviously. But yeah, I can't believe this at the moment. Again, more points dropped because we can't seem to score. I don't know what it is, but we can't score. I can't put it down to the 5 at the back. There's nothing wrong with the 5 at the back. That's not too defensive. It's creating loads of chances. We're just not scoring the goals. So I don't really know what's happening here. Maybe the quality up front isn't good enough. Iheanacho's a player I'm looking to get rid of, I think, in the January transfer window. I haven't been too impressed with his finishing for a long time now, so he's on the way out. A chance for a new striker to come in. Not too sure who that'll be yet, though. Only way to redeem ourselves is by beating the league leaders, Bayern Leverkusen now. This is a couple of days later. This is the last game before we move into the January transfer window, and we are currently, 9 points behind them? So a win here would be helpful. A win here would leave us sort of, 3 points behind Bayern as well, so a little bit more in range, but still, I can't believe that game. And the last few games, to be honest, I've never had this sort of a drought before, where I've had droughts where you just play badly and you can't get in their half or anything. Never had a drought where you play really well and just can't score. Okay, this is the side I'm going to go with. Again, it's the 5-2-3 formation, just because I think it definitely worked that last game. Definitely worked. But we are going to go with Donnarumma again in goal. This time a slightly changed defence. Probably an improved defence, you could say, actually. Passlack at right back or right wing back. Aurier, Sewell and Towns my centre backs. Guerrero as my left wing back. Sanchez and Goetze as my midfielders, with Dembele on the right hand side, Aubameyang up front and Royce on the left. That's the bench. Luna gets on there as well. It's maybe a little bit of a surprise, but I thought I'd give him a chance on there just in case we need him. Iheanacho is our only striker on there. So it's, again, a very good team, but I just need the goals. We really do. I think this is the sort of game where you can kind of turn your season around a little bit. I know it's not been disastrous. We haven't conceded many. I think actually conceded the least in the league, but we're just not scoring enough. So maybe this could be the turning point in the season. Let's hope it can be. Let's see how we get on. Well, the snow is on the ground. Hopefully won't make too much of a difference to our performance today. I think there is still a little bit of snow falling, but not too much. A little bit more of a Christmassy episode, this one. But yeah, let's wait and see how he gets on. Obviously, Bayern Leverkusen have got a very good side, so I'm not expecting to come out here and completely dominate them. It's going to be a tough game. Through to Goetze, brilliant chance. Goetze gets brought down, that's surely a penalty. They were going to play advantage for a second. It's been an end-to-end start. There's only been 2 chances. I say that. You know, there's only been 2 chances, but it has been end-to-end. They had a chance themselves a second ago. We've gone up the other end and won ourselves a penalty. I'm not going to get too carried away, because I've missed the last few penalties. So, yeah, it's not a guaranteed goal anymore, sadly. And we've scored it. The drought is over. It is from the penalty spot, but the drought is over. That is the main thing. Aubameyang scores it into the bottom right-hand corner. The pressure is off. We've got the goal. Now can we get some more, please? Dembele, look for the cross. Oh, nearly finds Aubameyang, falls for Royce, deflects into the back of the net. Oh my God, one of the strangest goals you will ever see. Again, we've got a little bit of help. This time it has gone in and it's Royce. It takes a huge deflection, obviously, but it falls through nicely and he smashes it at the defender, I think it was, into the back of the net. Have to watch that one back on the replay. No idea what happened. It was just kind of it wasn't even a particularly good delivery from Dembele. Didn't find Aubameyang, and it found maybe the arm of the defender in the back of the net. 2-0. We'll take it just before half-time. Half-time, 2-0. Good performance so far. Really good performance. Except this time we're scoring the goals. The goals that we deserve as well. Hopefully we can make up for the last couple of games by getting a few more. Oh, good ball through. Good chance. 2-1. Back in the game, as easy as that. Not really done too much by Leverkusen. I've had a couple of chances here and there, but certainly feel that we have deserved to be probably further in the lead than what we are. But it's, I think, Chanahoglu, is that how you pronounce his name? This time scoring. It's a decent created goal, to be honest, although it is just a ball through, but still well taken by him. 2-1, well and truly back in the game now. We do need another goal. We need to be at least 2 goals ahead in this match, I think. Royce, straight from kickoff, still going. Royce, 3-1, that'll do. That's the 3rd goal we needed. Royce puts us back in the lead with, not, I was about to say his 2nd goal of the game, but it's not really, because the 2nd goal of the match was actually an own goal. But anyway, he does score this time round. 30 minutes left, straight from kickoff. Good little run. Untouchable there, and just slots it past the goalkeeper. 3-1. Aubameyang on to Paslak. Great chance for him to get forward. Paslak still going. Still going! Oh, no way. This is the only thing I don't really like about FIFA. When a player gets into that sort of position in real life, they are never going to miss the target completely. Okay, all 3 changes now. Thiago, Luna and Weigl all coming on. Goetze, Paslak and Sanchez all coming off. So a complete new sort of centre-mids coming on there. Aurier is going to go and play at the right wing-back. Weigl is going to slot in at centre-back. Give him a go there. I'm pretty sure he's played there before, but I could be wrong with that. Thiago and Luna obviously playing in centre mid. We'll give it a go. Just under 20 minutes to go, or probably around 20 minutes to go. And hopefully we can continue at this lead, maybe even extend it if possible. Good save by Donnarumma there. Needs to be cleared, but yeah, we'll wait and see how these changes do. Maybe one more attack actually. Royce to shoot. Royce scores 4-1, finishes it off just as the whistle was about to go, I think. And we've managed to get Royce 2 goals. Could have maybe been 3 if that one wasn't an own goal. But anyway, we've managed to finish off the game 4-1. And quite a comfortable win in the end. Definitely makes up for the previous games where we've not scored any goals. That's an important 3 points. A 4-1 win in the end. Really happy with that. I kind of had a little bit of a feeling that it might happen in this game. Hence why I was saying what I said before the game about us potentially being able to make up for it and kind of turn the season around a little bit. Hopefully we can with these 3 points. It obviously started off quite nicely for us with that penalty, but I think as the game went on, we deserved to win. The stats actually showed that in their favour. Don't really know how, because we definitely were the better team in that game. But yeah, we took our chances this time round, which is good to see. Leaves us in a little bit of a better position in the table. Doesn't move us up any places, but moves us a bit closer to going up in the positions. Okay, so that's pretty much it for December now. We will move on into January. I don't know how much we'll be able to do in January just yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But Pulisic accepts his new contract offer. I gave him off camera, gave him like a new 2 or 3 year deal, I think it was. So he's signed an extension. I think it might be an extra 2 years, so it's 3.5 in total, I think, now for Pulisic. Let's do some more player drills, though. Wait and see how we get on with these. Hopefully a bit of growth this week, maybe. No, just attributes going up this time round. No growth. It's a little bit of a shame, but we will obviously move on into January now and look at players that we can try and sign, but also players that we need to sell as well, because there are a couple that need to, I think, move on in this transfer window. A player returning from injury, is that Schürrle? I don't know who else is injured. No, it is Schürrle coming back. Youth player wants out, Pedro Ramirez. We'll wait and see whether he's good enough. We'll take a look at him now. He might well be. Yeah, he does actually look quite good. Potential of 81 to 87, so we'll give that a go. Offer him a contract. I think there's a couple of other players as well that look quite good. We'll take a look at them now. This right back looks okay. Not completely convinced by him. This guy Miranda actually looked quite good. We might offer him a contract. Trying just to get some of these players from the academy into our starting 11. Into the squad. Not quite the starting 11 just yet. Alex Garcia actually looks really good potential-wise. It could be between 76 and 94, I think it was. Let's hope it's 94. And yeah, we'll continue to have a look through the rest of this squad. Looks pretty good, actually, some of these players. Can't quite promote that 15-year-old. He's already 63 overall. We will, I think, offer this guy a contract, though, as well. Similar sort of thing, future first-team player. I think we'll also offer this French CDM a contract as well. Similar sort of potential and overall to the other players that we've given contracts to. And we'll wait and see how we get on with that. More player drills to be done. This week could be a little bit more improvement, I think, from the players. It looks like we have as well. We've got a bit more improvement there. Luna's got up to 62 overall. Pulisic going up on a few more attributes. Still no growth, though, in overall for those players. A little bit of a shame this week, but maybe that'll happen in the next couple of weeks. Monthly scouting update, I'll go through these and sign up the ones that look good. Okay, into 2018 we go. Got some more emails to take a look at now. Monthly scout report, don't want to take a look at that, and also just information about the transfer window. So yeah, we need to have a look at the transfer window. Not too sure what I'm going to do here because there's obviously players I want to sell and sign. I think there's a couple of players I want to list. Iheanacho has been listed already. That's probably quite harsh on him, but he's not been good enough, so, neither of the rest of the team, I suppose. But yeah, he certainly, stats-wise, looks incredible. He really does. I'm going to remove him from the transfer list, though. Not to say I won't sell him, but I'd just rather get a little bit more money in if someone does come in, rather than having to sell him on the cheap because he's transfer listed. So yeah, we'll wait and see what sort of bids we get in, I think, as the transfer window goes through. Take a look at some of the strikers which we've been having a look at. I want a bit of a taller striker, because we have been struggling with that. Aubameyang's tall, but not particularly sort of good heading accuracy, that sort of thing. Although none of these players are fantastic at heading accuracy. Milik, I think is how I pronounce it, he looks quite good, but 23 million is a lot of money. He will be a replacement for Iheanacho, I think. He's got okay speed, finishing's very good, shot power's very good, heading accuracy is pretty good as well. 6'1", so he's not giant, but he is certainly someone that I was interested in. I was looking for someone a little bit taller, to be honest, hence what I was looking at. I think it's Selike, but just doesn't quite have the finishing. I mean, the heading accuracy is not even that great either, to be honest. So, yeah, maybe need to do a little bit more research as to what sort of striker would be quite good. Preferably one from the Bundesliga as well, to keep it fairly realistic. But this was a player that I was extremely excited about in the summer transfer window when I saw he was around. It's kind of like, it's almost like a regen Alba, but he's not even retired yet. So he can play left back, centre back, and centre mid. 6'6", my ideal player. Can play loads of different positions, really, really fast, and really, really tall. So let's try and sign him. I don't really know how much it's going to cost us. He's worth 5 million. We're going to go with 4. And yeah, hopefully we can sign him from Bayern. I don't really want to go too far into this transfer window because I also want your guys' suggestions in the comments below, so feel free to leave them now. But yeah, I will be putting in 1 or 2 bids and also taking a quick look at some of the bids that we actually receive ourselves. We've got some youth players there accepting the contracts. Donnarumma, a bid in for him from his former club Milan. Let's just move on from that and pretend that didn't happen. Bayern have come back and said they want 8.5 million for the left back. A lot of money, actually. Wasn't quite expecting that much, but we'll go 6. I think they should agree to that. He's got 6 months left on his deal. Sadly, though, that doesn't count for much on this game. Another transfer offer, Donnarumma. Can we stop with these really low bids? He's an 18-year-old that's 81 overall. He's not worth 16.5 million. 65 million I'll happily have, though. And I think we'll end the episode with some more player development. Don't really want to go too far into the transfer window, just so we have enough time to make signings and obviously sell players as well. Again, Luna going up on all 4 attributes, which is really good, but just doesn't quite get there with the other overall. Pulisic, a little bit closer to 77, doesn't quite make it this week again. Let's have a look. We've got Bayern coming back and again saying the bid is unacceptable. I think we'll go with the final bid, 8 million. I'm happy to pay that. He's 18 years old, 74 overall. He looks really good. Transfer offer in for Donnarumma again. Let's just do that. I'm getting fed up of these low bids. Emery Moore wants a new contract. Unsurprisingly, really. 7,300. 79 overall. Have you seen his stats? And he's on that. And he only wants 9 grand. Incredible. Incredible. He wants 9 grand. I don't know who his agent is, but he's not very good. We will just give him 10, I think. I think we'll just give him 10. Additional year is going to be 1. Even though he only wants 0, we're going to do it anyway. I want to keep him for as long as possible. And obviously, the longer his contract, the more he's going to be worth as well when bids come in. We will go, I think, a important first team player, give him all the bonus. In fact, no, we won't give him that. I'm not feeling that generous. Okay, Bayern have finally accepted the £8 million bid. He's going to join us, and it's only asking for 30 grand a week. Even better. Still quite a lot for an 18-year-old, and especially for his overall, but he does look really, really good. So I think squad rotational player is fair enough. 5-year deal. Want to try and keep him for as long as possible. Emery Moore declining the contract. Oh, okay. He doesn't think he'll be playing as frequently. He's been playing a lot. He's 79 overall. He's pretty decent. Maybe he doesn't know it yet. Same deal. Squad rotational player. Doesn't bother me. Okay, the final offer that we're going to be receiving, the final email we'll be taking a look at in this episode. Guerrero, a bid in for him from Inter Milan. Definitely not. Really, really like Guerrero in game. But that is everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That will be absolutely fantastic. YouTube have been unsubscribing people from certain channels recently. Hopefully that's not been happening with me. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.